How did social class affect Roman family life? Have you ever wondered how social class shaped family life in ancient Rome? The answer is quite fascinating and reveals a lot about their society. In ancient Rome, social class had a major impact on family dynamics, roles, and responsibilities. The family structure mirrored the broader social hierarchy, which was both strict and patriarchal. At the top of this family structure was the Paterfamilias, the oldest male in the household. He held almost complete authority over all family members. This power, known as patria potestas, allowed him to control property, make decisions about marriages, and even determine life and death matters concerning his children. However, extreme actions became rare as time went on. The paterfamilias was also responsible for the family's welfare and reputation, managing resources and representing the family in society. Social class played a significant role in who could become a paterfamilias and how much wealth and influence they had. Patricians, the elite class, owned large estates and wielded political power. Their families often lived in multi-generational households, enjoying resources that allowed for education and social connections. Sons from wealthy families typically received private tutoring and advanced schooling in subjects like rhetoric and philosophy, preparing them for public life. Daughters were often married off strategically to strengthen family alliances, with dowries reflecting their family's status. On the other hand, plebeians, who were the common people such as farmers and artisans, had simpler households and fewer privileges. Their paterfamilias had similar legal authority but lacked the wealth and political clout of the patricians. Education for plebeian children was often limited to basic skills learned at home or in local schools. Marriages among plebeians tended to be more practical and less about political alliances. Daughters were sometimes seen as a burden due to the costs of dowries. Slaves, viewed as property, had no family rights, and their family lives were controlled by their owners. Freedmen, who were former slaves that gained their freedom, occupied a middle ground. They often worked hard to improve their family's status through labor and connections. Women's roles in ancient Rome were largely defined by their relationships with men. Until marriage, daughters were under their father's authority, and after marriage, they fell under their husband's control. While women had limited public rights, those in wealthier families could influence family decisions, especially regarding education and marriages for their children. In poorer families, especially among plebeians, daughters were sometimes unwanted due to the financial burden of dowries. Unfortunately, infant exposure, or abandonment, was a harsh reality for unwanted or disabled children. In contrast, wealthier families prioritized the survival and education of all their children to maintain their social standing. Adult sons often remained under their father's authority, living in the family home until the paterfamilias passed away or formally freed them. This extended family living reinforced the social hierarchy and ensured the continuity of family wealth and status. In summary, social class in ancient Rome significantly influenced family life by determining power dynamics, access to education, marriage practices, and the roles of each family member. The family unit was a reflection of Roman society, where social rank shaped everyday life and future prospects.